So I just want to make this quick video in reference to LLCs or sole proprietorships in the ATM business. Because a lot of people want to know how did they get started, and this is like the very beginning. Even if you don't have the money to buy the ATM right now, this is how you start out, and anybody can do this. Um, LLC or sole proprietorship. There's a big difference in the two as far as price wise. But legally, it's kind of broken down like ownership and liability, pretty much. You don't need an LLC to start in the ATM business. The bare minimum is the sole proprietorship. It's cheaper, and if you're only starting out with one ATM, that's pretty much the best way to go just to get started. A lot of people have their opinions, but the ATM itself is a low risk. I mean, unless the machine blows up or something, but you got a better chance of your TV or microwave blowing up versus the ATM. So, I mean, that's how I look at it. Like, is somebody going to get hurt by using your ATM? No, somebody might slip and fall and hit their face on it, but that won't even be your problem because that'd be like the store or property owner problem if they slip or whatever the case might be and they hit their face on the ATM. I mean, that's the only liability I can see. Um, but let me go ahead and click over this right quick. Um, so what exactly is an LLC? Limited liability company. A lot of people saying LLC, but they don't even know what it means. You just have to see if this applies to your business. Like, what liability do you have in your business that falls under this umbrella? I mean, that's pretty much how I look at it. Um, like I said, unless you're buying 10 ATMs at once, then yeah, you might want to get one. But really, if you're starting off with just one and you're testing the water just to see if you can make this business, a real business, then it's really no point in spending the money in the LLC right now. The price varies from state to state. I mean, I've seen some as low as 200 and high as 500 just to file. So the other option is a sole proprietorship, which is pretty much it's not a legal entity. It's also known as a DBA, doing business as. Like, I started out with a sole proprietorship in my name, but I used the name affiliate mobile ATM, and that was good enough to buy the ATM and start a business bank account. I filed with LegalZoom. They say it takes 30 days, but mine took 2 weeks. So after I filled out the paperwork, paid them, they file all the paperwork, they send off to the state. Once they get it back, they send it to you, and then you'll have your paperwork. Like I said, mine took 2 weeks, and I paid under like maybe not even $120 to start my business entity. And from there, I got a business account, and then I went on from there and bought the ATM, and you can go from there. So you can always upgrade to a LLC from a sole proprietorship. No, that's not a problem. But you can't get an LLC and then downgrade to a sole proprietorship. Um, and like I said, it just pretty much means that you cover all debts and liabilities with a sole proprietorship. You're not covered under anything. So if somebody uses the ATM and it blows up in their face, you'll pretty much be liable for it. But the chances of that happening is just slim. You got a better chance of your TV blowing up in your face than an ATM. So just know the difference in those two. Like I say, you could also consult an accountant or whoever, a business lawyer, and let them know about the ATM business model, and they can help you with the decision on what you want to do as far as like filing. But all you really need is the basic stuff right now, especially if you're only getting one ATM and you don't even know if you're going to be able to scale the business or not. So it's not worth spending a lot of money for something like this just to get it started. The whole goal is to save money and not spend a lot of money where you don't need to spend it. Uh, like I said, I was talking about like, hey, what liabilities does the business have? Potential injury, equipment malfunction. I mean, that's more so of your problem, not theirs. That's something you got to deal with. Financial risk. I mean, unless somebody put a card scammer on your ATM, maybe. But that's why you check up on your ATMs like every week, or have somebody do it for you. Um, and I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just a low liability with your first ATM. especially if you put it in a business or whatever the case might be, or even if you're doing events. You're with the ATM the whole time, so you're right there. Um, but that's just my take on it. Like I said, I just want to make a quick video on it. I've been hearing a lot of people say, "Hey, do I need to file this? Do I need to file that?" And a lot of people say LLC, and that's just, I guess that's just a common thing that people want to use when starting a business, but they don't really know what the LLC is for and stands for and covers. They just quick to say that and don't really know. Um, you just have to find out, does your business fit the criteria for liability right away? Somebody going to get hurt, somebody going to get sued, something like that. That's really what it boils down to. And it limits the liability of them taking your personal stuff, your house, your car. Um, get off there. But that's pretty much it. I just want to dive into that real quick. And like I said, anybody that's trying to start out in the business, don't spend a lot of money up front. You don't have to. Study. I got a guide that I put out that kind of guides you through what you need to do and what you need to have. And then, like I say, there's no need to be spending like $500 for an LLC if you're just going to buy one ATM to start off with. Even if you're going to buy two or three, you still don't need it right away. Save money. If you grow your company, then you can go ahead and get it. But as of now, I don't think you need it. All right.